Hello, this is Krillian, and welcome to episode 8 of my Let's Play Mass Effect 3 as Krillian Shepard, a Vanguard on Insanity mode. Last time Edie got herself a body, so that's a thing now. She can come with us.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Anything here? Nope. Alliance interrogation of the Cerbertive officer. Lance, check out these implants she's got jammed in her face. She's awake. Hello, do you know who you are? Nothing. You know how much goddamn trouble you're in. Hey, ease up, listen, you're in trouble. I'm not gonna lie. That doesn't mean we can't work something out. If you help us, we can. Explosion. Are you okay? I'm okay, but she's dead? What? The whole front of her face is gone. Some kind of ocular flashbang? Well, is everything rigged like that? Interesting. They've rigged themselves. Who is this? Stuff about the Prothean. Okay. Not worried about reading all that at the moment. How are you doing?
Hello again, Shepard.
It's only general questions, so I'll ask her what's new.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
How's being the Shadow Broker?
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship? Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
And what was that?
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
How's Farron doing?
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
Maybe. I see you fixed up the drone.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
It's good to know. What do you know of the device?
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
Okay. Well, we'll see you later.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
It's odd that I was not
Greetings,
looking at her,
Commander.
but that's fine. Okay, we're gonna run over and say hi to Garrus in his little hidey hole. See what he's up to.
2 of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. but I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them.
Very true.
Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different.
Many
Still
thousands.
not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
I can relate.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
How's your family?
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
You shouldn't worry.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. What about you? Any word from your family?
My mother's in the Alliance. Haven't heard from her since Earth got hit.
I'm sure she's okay.
You didn't sound very sure. What do you think our chances are?
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in C-Sec. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
No doubt, huh?
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
It's kind of dreary. Tell me about your task force.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
Makes a pretty big, amazing story.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy. Meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at C-Sec, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them. And he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
Any results from it?
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
What do you think of Victus?
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
Could be you, dude.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of succession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
I think that's it for now. Adios.
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Okie dokie there. We all have our hobbies. Okay. So, we'll go see Joker and Edie, and then we'll head to our next stop. So we're gonna... Do I have fish? I don't think I do yet. My poor fish. Got some of my shows back. Do we have any email? Help requested from Commander. My name is Jandun Bao. I'm a special tactics and recon. While some have concerned about your past activities as Cerberus, many of us in STNR took your warnings about the Reapers seriously. I'm reaching out to you because I have information that could tie agents with significant political power to the Reapers. And if you have time to meet in the Citadel Embassy, I'd appreciate your discreet assistance. Okay, so meet someone there. Shepard, I've called and I've sent message, but got no response. Are their comm systems out? I don't expect this will get through either, but I heard a rumor that nobody docked here at the Citadel. Are you alive? I'm at Huerta Medical Hospital under the name Tenor Noir. Please excuse the moniker and this email encryption. In my line of work, it is unwise to advertise my location, particularly when I am not in good health. We should meet in before circumstances force us apart again. Cool, we'll go see him. Commander, there's an Alliance researcher working on the Citadel named Dr. Garrett Bryson. I need you to meet with him right away. Dr. Bryson has uncovered important new information about the Reapers that could have a direct bearing on the war. I'm officially directing you to support his efforts at the first possible opportunity. Please visit Bryson's laboratory at the Citadel once. We're going to wait a while to do that. Shepard, I have something important to discuss with you. It is sensitive, so we'll need privacy. I'll arrange for that soon. In the meantime, come see me in the Citadel in the aptly named Purgatory. I have a few ideas for your war. Actually, Commander, I don't know how to say this. Udina wants me to respect the crazy. I know I'm not a big fan of Udina, but he can make this Spectre thing happen. He's pressing me for an answer, but I don't know what to tell him. I'm too sore to get out of bed, and this gets dropped on me. I told him I think about it. If you find yourself near the Citadel, drop by the hospital. I'm getting a little stir-crazy here. We'll need to go there soon. I have a proposition for you, Shepard. You won't want to pass it up. I'm a nightclub on the Citadel called Purgatory. Don't make me wait too long. Okay. So, lots of reasons to head back to the Citadel. But I don't think we're going to do that yet. I think I want to do one more space mission before we continue. Let's see what's
Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I did not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
Grissom, I know about this because I sent someone there, but I'll ask, what is Grissom Academy?
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project helps gifted young biotics. If it had been open 20 years ago, I bet you'd have been there.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
We'll have to help them.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything.
but something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good work.
Good catch.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer. Good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
Okay. I do want to do that one, but it's not a priority mission the way some of the others are. Getting our crew up to snuff is actually more important than doing stuff like that.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot!
Did you know this was going to happen?
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was going to install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would have baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Okay.
Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back.
Let's talk to Edie.
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions. If I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
We're of course going to be the Paragon and expect good judgment.
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
You decide.
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
Okay. I need to pause the video. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. We're back. We could go ask her all the questions, but they don't really change, so we can just ask her her questions the next time. Fortunately, they do not give you a wide range of answers. Or questions to answer as the story progresses. Okay. So we're going to leave orbit. I'm pretty sure that we've done everything that we need to here. Should we go to the fuel depot? I think we should. We'll buy our fuel. Okay. It says we're 100% done in that world, so that's seems to think we'll be totally done. Where's Grisham? That's a Cerberus lab. I don't see Grissom Academy. Oh, there it is. Well, we're actually going to go to recover the Prothean artifact next. That, I think, will be our next stop. We're not probably going to get too far into this one day. I'm thinking that we will bring, say, Edie and Liara.
I found something.
Let's go check what we can. Wow, one thing got a whole lot. I mean, literally we did one scan and everything triggered. That was a bit annoying. Oh, we have remains of a destroyed Reaper. That's kind of cool. So they apparently killed one when they attacked the planet. In our orbit. What do we get on this planet? Naval Alliance. So we found a naval flotilla. That's good. More things. We'll have to come back.
Faster than light jump successful.
Like every planet in that system had stuff. None of which involved gas. I don't think the main...
Signal confirmed.
Ooh, that's good. This is probably gas. Some gas. Since there's no Reaper presence coming, we might as well circle around. Also, we can get stuff in some of these main ones. Let's start the scanner. Okay. We have Prothean data files. That's a nice core asset. Apparently there was a lot of Prothean activity around Eden Prime. Is there a reason to enter orbit here? Nope. I guess we could read about the planet. Okay, we will enter orbit here. We will land. I think we've been to Eden Prime in like every game. Okay, so we're gonna bring Edie and Liara. Okay. This worked fairly well. I'll stick with it for now. I think I can modify your guns. That's good. Do we have this one? Yep. Apparently we have 2 things for each one. Not that that's hugely important, but Liara, we're going to modify both of your things as well. Confirm. Get this one going. Confirm. I think we're good with that. Okay, I have 12 points. That's quite a bit, so we can get 2. Let's say, or we can finish 1 all the way up. Recharge speed would be good. We use this heavily. I kind of think I should just do these 2. But let's see what we get for here. Squad mate stuff, or my own capacity would be great. I don't really use a shotgun. I'm not really planning to because I've never done assault rifles. I think I want to stick with that. Power damage and power duration. Not be bad. What would we get if we did this? Ammo capacity is not bad. Don't do enough headshots to worry about that. That one's not bad. I think I'm going to come here. I want this weight capacity. And then we'll do that. ED. What does this do? You can have one rank of that, I don't care. I'll give you those 3 because why not? Overload is awesome. You're definitely getting 3 of that. Incinerate gets rid of armor. Right, heavy damage to health and armor, yeah. That means you get rid of both armor and shields. We'll just get 1 rank in that for now. Let's boost you up as much as we can. Power damage or health and shield bonuses. Survive. Weapon damage or tech power damage. We'll have you do that. So within the squad rank tech power, or I want you to survive. That leaves you with 2. I don't want to put any more points into this until I know what it does. Liara, you have 8 points. Let's give you something here. I want you to be better survivable. Get that. And then warp. I've used warp a couple times. What does this affect? Armor. Let's do more damage. That's pretty good. And then we will roll.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began.
True. Very true.
Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
Eden Prime also marked Saren's first major attack with the Gap.
Yes. And now, with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
I remember Eden Prime.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
Records indicate that you lost a squad mate on Eden Prime.
Yeah. Corporal Jenkins.
Does returning to the colony cause unpleasant memories?
I really didn't know him. I'm fine.
It's okay, Edie. Jenkins was a good soldier. He'd be proud of what we're doing here.
I hope the motivation is effective.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
These people have had it incredibly rough.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
I need to find out what is a really good assault rifle and try to aim for that mission. I haven't really looked yet, since I think I'm going to go with an assault rifle as my main thing.
The area appears deserted.
Come on, let's see if we can find the dig site.
With that in mind, we are at a half
This was
an
a
hour.
beautiful colony once.
The colonists rebuilt after Saren's attack. It is likely they will rebuild again after Cerberus is defeated.
I grew up on ships. Lose one, you can always move on to another.
Based on observation of the Normandy's crew, I believe most people invest more emotional permanence to ships they serve on.
True. Okay. That was not good. I wasted ammo. I'm not sure where to go from here. Oh, over this way. Okay, well, we're going to end here anyways. So like and subscribe, and we'll be back next time. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Otherwise, have a great day, and adios.